been to the statue of Athena at the Acropolis.
Ah, if only I could have been there to feel her presence. Would you describe her to me?
If Athens is a city of statues, then Athena is their guardian. She stands high above everything, on guard over the city.
Yes, not just standing tall to protect Athens, but to serve as a reminder of the suffering those poor people endured during the invasion.
Your turn to tell me something. You said a man tried to kill you.
The man who rose up to kill the tyrant Xerxes was named Darius. He was of a new creed of killers, unlike any Persia had known. He was also the man hired to kill me.
A killer of kings? Hired to kill a simple blind man? Why?
I have your interest, do I? Tell another tale, and I will too.
I've traveled to the Acrocorinth. From there, I could see all of Corinthia.
Ah, I can only wonder at what the worshippers of Aphrodite do to pay her tribute.
The Aether keep the spirit of Aphrodite alive, usually well into the night.
Exactly as your goddess deserves. When I was younger, I'd lie awake dreaming of what it would be like to go. Worship, of course.
Now that's out of the way, you owe me a tale. You said the king killer Darius was hired to kill you too.
He was. By my brother.
Your brother? None of this is making any sense, old man.
I trust you, so I will tell you. My brother and I are the last living sons of King Xerxes.
Impossible. That would make you a king.
I was. My name was Artaxerxes. I guided Persia through a time of peace. But my brother wanted the throne and plotted my death. Now, I hide here, exiled, living the life of a simple beggar. I will tell you more, but first...
Yes, yes. A tale for a tale. I returned to Mount Taygetos.
Returned? Tell me, did you meet the mountain god who devours Spartan children?
The mountain is just a mountain, like any other. What makes Taygetos a place of suffering is the people there.
That is true of all the world's worst places.
When I was a child...
I could tell from the moment I met you that you carried the burden of suffering. Let it stay in the past.
Now you tell me, King Artaxerxes, how can I believe your story? You don't exactly look like royalty.
Well, that's the point. I am hiding.
Show me proof.
I could. You see, I knew a man named Themistocles.
The Athenian general. I heard stories about him being ostracized from Athens.
Over petty politics. He came to Persia to me, looking for refuge. I was king, but only a boy. He spent his days learning Persian and telling me stories of his home. Places like the Acrocorinth, Mount Taygetos.
The places you wished you could see.
I loved the tales and loved Themistocles like a father. He was kinder to me than Xerxes ever was. Tell me one last tale, and I'll tell you why he hid his treasure.
If you'd like to hear about the bird, I could describe it to you.
Nothing would make me happier.
It's a majestic statue, built from the blades of fallen soldiers. It is so high above Stymphalos and the golden fields below. Up there, I could forget there was a war.
So it is as it was told to me. The bird commemorates Heracles' fight against chaos, built on a place of calm. Hopefully, one draws out the best in the other.
So, I've been to the 5 places Themistocles told you about in his tales.
For that, my soul will be eternally grateful. As for my tale, Themistocles died peacefully in Persia, as one of us. I promise him I'd see the places he told me about. His stories will live on in me. And now you.
And what of your story?
I let the people believe Darius succeeded in killing me, so I could escape.
Artaxerxes, there's something else you should know.
Yes?
My grandfather was Leonidas of Sparta.
That means...
Your father, King Xerxes, killed my grandfather.
Then you're bound by blood to avenge him.
Artaxerxes, false king! These Mythios led me right to you. Time to finish what I started.
Cassandra, please!
Stand behind me.
Time to die!
Xerxes, are you hurt?
Despite being bound by honor to avenge Leonidas, you saved me. Thank you.
I had no choice. That man wanted you dead. Must have been another one of your executioners.
It was. If he doesn't return to Persia, my brother will send another, then another. It's time this old man accepts his fate.
Before that, you owe me. I saved your life, and I went on this adventure for you.
You did? Though much of what you said is not how I remember Themistocles telling it.
Things change.
Ah, we approve of that, aren't we? Now, for Themistocles' treasure, find the tomb in Salamis where he made his triumphant stand against my father's navy. That's where your reward awaits.
In Salamis. I wonder what it could be. Let us hunt together. Ready the oars!
Helm's ready
I
for
won't
you,
be taking
Commander.
orders from you, just so you know.
But I'm the captain.
I also want to steer and choose where we're headed.
I don't think
We're
so.
going as fast as we can.
Sounds fair to me. Maximum speed! Sailing speed! Start rowing!
Commander, the rowers need time to rest.
Come, my fierce friend. There it is.
How can I help you? Come back anytime.
I should watch my step around here. The Tempest is performing flawlessly, but I will continue my observations. Someone sent this woman to spy on the Tempest. The Tempest has heavy influence here. I need to know more.
Look, a weapons demonstration.
We weren't expecting you, Tempest.
My weapons, Lieutenant. Where are they?
They're installed, but not tested.
Fire them.
But it's not stable.
Fire them. You stay here.
For fire!
Fix this by tomorrow.
Yes, Admiral.
The skiller awaits my return. But first, I will inspect your work in the shipyards and see what else you idiots have managed to mess up. Move! The Tempest.
This won't be easy, especially if they get that weapon to work.
I couldn't even get it to work properly.
It's only a matter of time before they succeed. We need to do something.
Sounds like you have a plan.
We need to go after her. If we can end things here, we're all the better for it.
We need to catch her. Let's go to the shipyard.
It's not too far. Come on.
Pater left to sell our goods on Delos. He was supposed to be back by now. Will he be in danger? Ah!
You have no right shutting down our harbors!
What's going on here? How am I supposed to work with all this stuff?
You heard the Tempest. Double all production and rebuild them from scratch.
The shipyard.
This will be easier to find if we split up.
The woman in charge. Do you know her?
I don't know anything. Please leave me alone.
Something doesn't feel right. Just food and kitchen supplies. The woman who came by here. Where is she?
She left, I hope. Poseidon save us.
Something is out there. Or someone. Have you seen the woman in charge here?
Don't let them hear you.
I'm looking for the woman who runs this place.
The weapon is not ready. It's not. It's...
Cassandra, quickly, over here!
didn't find the Tempest.
I found this. The Order suspects we're in Achaea. They've tasked the Tempest with capturing us.
We walked into a trap.
Father, he'll need to hear about this. Quickly!
We're being followed.
No, we're being hunted. There, that warehouse. I'll draw their attention and hide. You can take it from there.
No, I'll run to the warehouse and get their attention.
Have it your way, but don't leave me behind.
I won't. I want you to have my back.
That's more like it. Go, go!
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
It's over.
You won't get away with this.
Tell me where the Tempest is. What's her plan?
She's building a weapon to be installed on her ship, the Scylla. And she's locked down all of Achaea to trap you, Eagle Bearer. There's nowhere left to run. The Scylla will blow you out of the water. Her fleet will crush you. You'll never defeat her.
Go. I'll see your father first, then meet you at the ship hideout. If the Tempest is looking for us, then destroying her fleet should get her attention. We almost had the Tempest.
At least the Order has lost our scent. For now.
Be safe, Natakas. I'll see you later at the ship hideout. Getting ready for something?
Good. You're finally here.
You mentioned something big is about to happen in Achaea.
I've heard that the Tempest chief engineer is developing a new weapon.
Natakas and I saw her try the weapon at the docks. It's not working yet, but it will be a problem when it does.
He's trying to flee Achaea.
If he does want to escape, maybe we can convince him to help us defeat the Tempest.
He's attending the shipbuilding symposium at the amphitheater here in Achaea.
I can head over to the amphitheater now.
There seems to be a discussion about a plan. A secret weapon for the Tempest. The chief engineer should have more information about it.
Sounds easy enough.
The answer to the code word, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Sure.
The chief engineer is amongst the attendees. Seek him out.
I'll head to the amphitheater now and find the chief engineer. Chief engineer is here, but I don't know exactly who it is. Should be easy enough. The code word is, I am Poseidon's chosen.
My friend, we have come a long way. I do not speak of the past.
This looks like the place Darius mentioned.
Though I thank you for coming. I speak of the noble history of Greek shipbuilding. In this wonderful historic amphitheater.
I am Poseidon's chosen.
Right. And I'm Mira's harlot.
What?
What do you mean, what? Go away. I'm trying to pay attention here.
I am Poseidon's...
Idiot.
What?
You're not his chosen, you're his idiot. I could hear you from here, pestering people. Who told you about me?
Lucky for you, the gods have sent me to solve your problems. I heard you wish to flee Achaea?
I don't know about gods, but your spies seem fairly well informed.
Yes, fairly.
Well, if the Tempest had sent you, I'd be dead by now.
I need a way to defeat her. Like this weapon I've heard about.
The Chimera's breath. My greatest creation, but also my greatest regret. I left before they could force me to complete it. Without my finishing touches, it will never work as intended.
You're taking a big risk by sharing your secrets with me.
No. I'm betting on you to destroy the Tempest for me. Get your hands on the plans, and I can install the Chimera's breath on your ship. With it, you can destroy her entire fleet. I must do something to right this wrong.
The Adrestia is one of the best ships there ever was. It doesn't need extra weaponry.
Against the Tempest, you'll need to be as prepared as possible.
So, how do I get the plans?
The Tempest's fleet commander has them. He's manning the naval blockade. While you're gone, I'll get to work. The plans are written in a code that only I can read. So even when we have them, it'll take some time.
I'll meet you back here when I'm done.
Good. I was wondering how we could clear the blockade.
I'll take care of...
Of patient Poseidon as the ocean slowly relinquished their secrets. And now, the entire Greek world enjoys the benefits of our oil. Admittedly, we have been less successful in that respect with fuels and
said a huge beast...
Keep your distance!
Get behind me!
Say goodbye, scum!
Stay down, I'll protect you!
Come on, Mistios! Do your worst!
The weapon plans for the Chimera's breath. Time to head back to the amphitheater.
Is this the best you've got?
No! No! They must have found the engineer.
Look, boys! First the runaway engineer and now the eagle bearer. Aren't we lucky?
Lucky isn't the word I'd use.
Oh, look who decided to show up just in time.
Kill them! Kill them both!
Death is close!
The Tempest is more shrewd and careful than we expected.
We should warn the others. They might be in danger too. I'll have Arnavas take a look at the plans. In any case, we shouldn't linger here.
Back to the shadows, then.
I stopped talking to my husband. I can help.
The engineer's wife. What do you know about the weapon plans?
My husband scattered code books around the Hair. Some are amongst the Tempest's fleet, and others are in the shipyard. With them,
You learn how to build and install the weapon. Then you can end the Tempest and avenge my husband.
I'll end the Tempest with or without your husband's weapon. Either way, he'll be avenged.
He would be happy to hear that.
I'll find those codebooks.
My friend told me that we're allowed any time off. Oh, yeah? You'd like him. Last I heard, he behaved off just one.
Oh, Dios,
I see it.
Good day. Until next time.
Found it.
This is the end for you!
This must be one of the codebooks the engineer's wife mentioned. I can't understand any of this. Maybe Varnavas can. Another codebook. Good.
Commander, they are headed right at us! us! Poseidon!
Let's destroy the patrols before they call for reinforcements. There it is. Speed up! There it is. Raise oars! We've got a fight coming! Be ready! Archers to the front! We'll make them burn! Get the fire! Archers! We need you!
We are ready to light them up, Commander!
Get those arrows lit! Archers! Forward! Now! Spears now!
This! Yes! That's what they will expose!
Head for overwater! We're at full speed! Archers, take your guards! Barrage! Get ready! Let's destroy the patrols before they call for reinforcements. Use a fire volley!
Wait until they're out of range!
Spears at the ready! Go! Shoot when ready! Set fire to the weapons! I'll give this to Varnavas.
Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way!
Increase speed!
He's taken some damage!
We're moving now! Get the oars ready!
We are going as fast as we can, Commander!
That's what I'm looking for.
Ship your oars!
Oars at the ready!
Turn them to ash, Commander!
Like the volley! Ready to shoot! Now! Attack! To your mark! Hit them with your spears! I need archers!
Looks like we're out of danger.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on the horizon.
Faster!
they are. This mercenary was sent by the Tempest. He won't be the last.
Ready, board!
Misthios.
A small alleyway.
Yeah.
Misthios, you came. Thanks to you, these people are safe.
Call me Cassandra. Looks like the stranded people are settling in well.
Resources are scarce, but we make do with what we have. These people have nowhere to go. Marooned, alone, far from home. I try to provide them a little bit of comfort.
It's normal to be uncomfortable. Better even. That's a principle of Spartan training. It's how they become such fierce warriors.
You remind me of my daughter. She was always aspiring to be better, to be great.
It's not aspiring if you're already great.
These people will have to be their best selves if they're going to escape the Tempest. Her forces are monitoring the ships in and out of Achaea, and their control over the island is growing stronger every day.
We need to get them out of here. Will you help me, Cassandra?
I'll help. What do I need to do?
Leaving Achaea is not going to be easy, but I've spoken to a few of the stranded and we've come up with a plan. Find Dorondas. He's overlooking the fields. He'll have more information about this.
Hey! When do you think we'll go home?
Misthios, tell me, is there anything more beautiful than this? The calm, the peace, the comfort of a simple life.
The life of a mercenary is the life I want to live. I like to keep busy.
In that case, welcome to Vora.
What brings you to Achaea?
I've traveled across many seas, Misthios. The blockade posed my journey as a merchant, but Cleta gave me a place to stay. When you've been through as much as I have, when you've weathered the most horrific and turbulent storms, you start to appreciate the simple joys in life. Like Vora. A place I could call home. I fear these quiet times won't last.
I've lived in chaos. I can show you a trick or two.
I'm all ears.
Cleta sent me to you. She said you lost your ships.
Indeed. We're in troubling times, Mistios. Achaea is growing more dangerous by the day, and we need to escape while we can. I've discussed the plan at length with Cleta.
Keep looking!
Guards.
They've upped their patrols.
I caught their attention at the fort. They're looking for more stranded.
We mustn't let them disrupt our peace, Mistios. Deal with them quietly if you can. I'll get Cleta and the rest to higher ground.
I have to stop them before they get to the village. Another one. More guards. On horseback.
You'll pay for what you did, Mistios.
Go away! Stupid bird! Just die!
Mistios, you prevailed.
Thank you, Cassandra. I knew they were on the move, but I didn't think it would be so soon. We need to set our plan in motion.
Tell me what needs to be done.
We need a mode of transport across the Aegean. The ships we came in were taken when we arrived in Vora by the foreman of the docks.
Perhaps we can strike a deal with the foreman to get them back.
I have the time to help you now.
In that case, we should bring you up to speed on the foreman situation.
I'm listening.
He's quite a character. I've heard rumors that he frequents a tavern in Pellini and drinks as if to endlessly worship Dionysos. Word is, he doesn't take well to mercenaries.
I can get people to like me.
I'm sure you have your ways, Mistios.
My daughter. She always loved the water. As a girl, she always wanted to steer when we rode out to sea. As she got older... I've never stopped wondering if she will come back to me.
There must be a reason why you're telling me about your daughter.
My Fila. She captains the Skilla now.
Your daughter is the Tempest?
It's been years since I've heard from her. I pushed her too much, too far. And now it feels like I've pushed her away forever.
It must be painful to realize what she's become. She's gone too far. Harmed too many.
Now isn't the time to dwell on the past. Orondas needs our help. I'll go to Bellini and make myself useful. Here, Cassandra.
I should get to Bellini.
More wine! Here's the man we're looking for, Mistios.
Here! Here, my friend! I recognize you. I took your ships, didn't I? At the docks!
We've come to get those ships back.
Why would be my first question. But then I realized I don't really care. Because you're a Mistios! Let bygones be bygones, my friend. We drink! Except for the mercenary. Now, sail away from me. All right, you can't.
It seems like it'd be easier to silence you and your crew, then take back the ships.
See? Your kind is always thirsty for bloodshed.
Violence is not always the answer, Mistios. This is why I hate mercenaries. They think violence solves everything.
I can still hear you.
Fine. Calm down. If you want to deal, we must do it like civilized individuals.
What do you propose?
Helping you would cost more than my left arm.
If I am to risk incurring the Tempest's wrath, there should be a sizable benefit for me. I heard valuables can be found at Shipwreck Cove, not far from here. Or I could always use more drachmi. You can buy wine with drachmi.
Here's the drachmi.
That's not enough. You might want to consider changing your profession if this is all the drachmi you have, Mistios.
I'll take a look around Shipwreck Cove for the valuables.
Remember, Mistios, I don't take trash! I got a lovely little lady, but she looks a bit like Hades. Her curves are wavy.
There it is. There he is. Found it. Poseidon's power is strong here. That's what I'm looking for. I see it. Here it is. There it is. Found it. That's what I'm looking for. They should be enough. Someone is following me.
I won't die today.
The Tempest demands your head, Eaglebearer!
She'll have yours instead.
This is your last fight, too!
Νίδια!
Μπροστί το όλον, η σέριδα σε εκτρέπει.
Μέχρι τέλους παραμένω.
Someone is following me.
The Tempest demands your head, Eaglebearer!
She'll have yours instead.
I'll make your soul to Hades with me!
More mercenaries sent by the Tempest. Must be some bounty.
Μη! Στο πει!
Τρέχετε! Όλα εδώ!
You're back. You have the valuables I want.
I found what you wanted at Shipwreck Cove.
Ha ha ha! Splendid! Hand it over. This will do.
A deal's a deal.
I never go back on my word. Only a dishonorable Malakas will break an oath. I'll give you your ships back. But good luck getting past the Tempest. Just take a good look outside at all those wrecks, Mistios. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks to you, Mistios, we have what we need. Now, we...
Horondas, Cassandra.
Mistios, no need for bloodshed. I just need you to come quietly, please. Releasing the stranded people has angered the Tempest. Someone just needs to take responsibility and everyone will be fine.
Take me, then. They have nothing to do with this. I'm the one you're after. We have done enough. There's no need to escalate this further. Promise me that you will see our plan through to the end.
Did you do all this? This destruction, all this ruin? It's painful to watch. It feels like she's becoming someone I don't know.
The Tempest can't be redeemed. Look at the chaos she's caused to Achaea and to you.
Parents always believe in their children, as foolish as that may be. I should have stopped her sooner, stopped her from joining the Order. I should have. When the time comes to face the Tempest, my Phila. What will you do, Cassandra?
I'm sorry, Cleta. She needs to be dealt with.
I was so proud of her. I don't think I ever told her that. There are still so many things I wish I had said. I should go help the rest. We'll meet up in Patre when we're ready. Thank you, Cassandra, for everything.
I should find Atakas. Yeah.
Father almost killed...
Good, we're all here.
We've done everything we set out to.
Now, to get the stranded people out of Achaea.
The Tempest is on her way to install the Chimera's breath on the Scylla.
But we have the Chimera's breath now. The Tempest will never know what hit her.
Without the Chimera's breath, she doesn't stand a chance. I am Poseidon's chosen, after all.
What?
We'll surprise the Tempest. Barnabas and I will launch a sea attack. Using the Chimera's breath to disable the Scylla will be our best chance to get everyone off the coast.
The merchant ships?
The distraction should buy time for them to leave.
Natakas and I will make sure everyone is on board the ships. This is our chance to leave Achaea.
Darius is right, Natakas. You should be on those ships. Both of you. They're your way out.
What do you think, Natakas?
It's our only chance.
You have to take it.
We will.
We'll need somewhere to stay until then. Somewhere that won't raise suspicion.
I know just the place. A house on the hill near Dime.
Go ahead. I'll meet you there later. Where's your father?
Out. He does that sometimes. He'll be back.
This house?
Cleta said it belonged to a friend of hers. He tried getting out of Achaea, but didn't make it.
I see.
There's something about this place.
It's nothing special.
I like it. It's peaceful. Too bad we won't stay.
So, what's next?
We'll probably keep running, as always. At least there's wine.
At least there's wine.
What have you done?
Stop it!
That's how I grew up.
But seriously, your father is a very capable man.
He is, but emotionally, he is hard to open up.
It's hard to make friends for people like us. Living on the move as we do.
Oh. We've met each other.
To our friendship.
To our friendship.
Malaka.
Malaka. This reminds me of when we met in Macedonia. We ate boar beneath the stars. It was the first time in a long time that I felt home. I haven't felt that since. Until tonight.
Then let's make the most of it.
I should find Darius and the others. The stranded people are probably at the docks already.
Eagle Bearer, over here.
My friends. It's probably the last I'll ever see of them.
The last time I saw my Phil, we were arguing. We always did. I wish I'd told her how much she meant to me, how proud of her I was. Now that she's back, I'm scared I won't recognize her. Real connections with people are rare, Cassandra. We shouldn't be too quick to let them go.
I'm a Misthios. I can't afford connections.
Captain! Hey! Captain! What's going on?
A massive fleet has gathered nearby. They seem to be waiting for something, but we don't know what.
The Tempest.
The ship. These people.
She knows. Somehow she knows.
They're going to kill us all in one swift blow.
We won't be destroyed. I'll sink every last ship. Barnabas, ready the ship for battle. And the Chimera's breath.
Aye, Captain! She's ready to go! Let's send this storm straight to Hades!
Latakas and I can handle things here. Good luck, Cassandra.
I have to stop those ships before it's too late.
Here they come! Captain! The Chimera's breath is prepped and at your command!
Thank you, Barnabas! Let's see what this thing can do.
Oars in! Full sail! Get that sail up! Roll speed! Roll your spears! Let's see what they make of fire! And throw! Arrows! Get ready to fuck! More speed! Join me!
Victory!
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon.
We need to move before they hit us!
Archers! Ready yourselves! Ready? Let's see them burn! Arrows at the ready! Spear! Head to board! Follow me!
Prepare for death!
Good to have you back, Commander.
Faster!
Captain! The Chimera's breath is threat and at your command.
Thank you, Barnabas! Let's see what this thing can do. Sails up! Loose arrows! Ready! Spear!
They're coming right at us! No good!
Increase speed!
They're gearing up to ram us!
Keep up the speed! Archers! Ready! Attack! Get them!
They're trying to ram us!
Weapons out!
They are headed straight for us!
Forward!
Direct hit! We'll take it down from... Not hit them where they're weak!
Attack with your spears!
Watch out! They're trying to hit us!
Loose spears! Ready your bow!
Another ship! Look at the size of that thing!
She's on there. The Tempest, Villa. She's on that ship. Forward! Crew to battle stations!
I'm gonna call you Prometheus!
Why?
Because you take fire!
Let's move! Everyone to your positions! We'll crush them! Brace yourselves!
Because you take fire!
Sails down! I need archers! Spear them! Use the fire! Full speed! Drop the sail! Rowers! To your oars! Increase speed!
Commander, they are trying to rob us!
Ready to shoot! Ah!
She's hurting! Shoot it off!